What's up, guys? This is the Power Up Mushroom. I'm coming to you with another video, and this is my review for Shadow of the Colossus. Now, before I start this video real quick, I'm going to just let you guys know that, yeah, look, if you never played Shadow of the Colossus, I'm not going to show any gameplay right here, because specifically I think that you guys should go check out and play this game on your own. This is an experience that you guys kind of have to experience on your own. So for people who don't know, Shadow of the Colossus actually came out in the late PlayStation 2 lifespan, sadly. And not a lot of people have to play it the first time. Then it was released as an HD remake with Eco and then the Shadow of the Colossus, dual pack for the PlayStation. If you're wondering what kind of, cover art this is, or if it's an import, no, don't worry, it's not. It's actually just a flip cover. In the back, you have the main game and all that. But they give you a nice little flip cover if you buy this version. And this one, it got a second chance. A lot of people were introduced to Shadow of the Colossus here. And Eco, and it's really cool. It was actually a really great game. If you have a PS3, definitely pick that up. This version is really good. But alas, PlayStation 4 came along. People still didn't play Shadow of the Colossus, possibly because they don't want to play it. A very old game that looked outdated a little bit, which really it doesn't. I think the art style really holds up for the PlayStation 2 era. But if they wanted a graphically impressed game, they want to go back to PlayStation 3. I understand that, I guess, a little bit. Not really, because I can do that any day I want. I legit can play any old game and it just doesn't bother me. But for some people it does, and that's fine. So if you want an updated version of Shadow of the Colossus to play and get introduced to, well, here it is. Now the story for Shadow of the Colossus, it's really, it's not really hard to explain. Basically, this girl was sacrificed, your girlfriend was sacrificed, and you're gonna journey to this forbidden land where you're gonna hope to hopefully you can resurrect this chick that you want to marry or whatever. And basically a voice from like this temple basically tells you, like, yeah, we can resurrect her for you, but it's going to come at a price. And here you go. Go out into this wilderness and slay 16 colossi, and then we have our story. And basically, yeah, it's just a game that you play, and you go from boss battle to boss battle. Really, if anything, if you want a short review for this real quick, I'm actually going to just tell you guys straight up. Jeremy Johns does a video on this. Link in the description below. It's really short, but he gets the gist of it real quick because I'm about to talk to you guys a lot about my experience with this game. So if you don't want my opinion or anything, check out a more famous YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. Legit, I love this guy. He's freaking amazing at reviewing stuff, so go check him out. But anyways, going forward with this review, Shadow of the Colossus is actually a really beautiful game. It freaking amazing. Let me tell you guys, and I'm glad that they remade this game because they used every little bit of power from the PlayStation 4 and they just kind of pushed it into this game, and it's probably the best thing that they could have done. So yeah, the gameplay, there's really not much to it other than that there are these 16 colossi that are just wandering out in the wilderness, and it's your job to go out there, find them, slay them, and I guess consume their souls. Now, there are no dungeons in this game. There's really no items. There's no combat mechanics that are like super strong in this. You're stuck there with your horse, your sword, your bow, and just basically your wits to go and slay down these colossi. This game doesn't give you no hints on how to take them out. Never mind, scratch that. It does for like the first few of them. If you can't figure it out, they'll give you like small little riddles to kind of like, hey, maybe you should take them out this way or something. The riddles, you figure it out yourself. And really, you guys are doing yourself a disservice if you're looking up videos on how to slay colossi, because the whole point of the game is to figure out how to slay these colossi. Basically, these colossi are the puzzles, and it's the game. There's 16 of them. This game is one of those games that was made and it was set apart from a bunch of other franchises and other games because really this world it's empty. It just really goes for the less is more type feel, and it does a lot. This is kind of one of those games that showed like, hey, gaming can be an art style, because there's a lot of art in this game that was made and a lot of heart that was put into it, and it's something about this game that I can't quite put my finger on, but it's one of those games I look at, I'm just like, yeah, that game is probably one of the greatest games of all time, specifically for the world design, the monster design, and the music. Because the music in this game is one of those that was just like, it really wanted me to get, it got me into orchestra. That's what it was. And orchestra playing, so I started playing the violin, the bass, the cello, viola, like all those instruments that I started playing and mastering in high school and all that was because I heard a lot of composers. I heard the composer for this one, and it was just one of those things that hit me right here in the feels. I really wanted to play music like that, and I eventually did, and I still do, so that is awesome. Now, if you're wondering, like, hey, should I play The Last Guardian or Eco before this one? Really, I don't think you should. I mean, you should probably jump into this one because this is known to be the prequel to Eco, whatever you call it, and I don't know where The Last Guardian sits. I haven't played that one yet, but this is definitely in that family. They're all in the same universe, and I think that this one is a great introduction to new fans. If you've never played Eco or Ico or The Last Guardian, I think you will have a lot of fun with this one because this one really is just kind of you hunting down monsters, and it's something that you can kind of take in little sessions. Now, by sessions, I mean you can slay one monster during one play session, you can turn it off, you can go to work, come back, slay another monster. It is one of those games that is just a lot of, it's storytelling with no words. That is one of the best things about this game because all this game really has is music because there's really no voice acting. There's no like, what do you call it, like dialogue really going through other than just the gods telling you like about these colossi that are wandering the world. It's just an interesting world with nothing there. It is so odd on how I describe it because really, if you want to have the full experience of this game, you have to play it yourself. Don't watch anybody play it. Go ahead and play it yourself. Unless I'm streaming the game, because I've been streaming it and actually people have watched me a couple of times, so definitely go check that out. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering, should you buy Shadow of the Colossus? Is it worth purchasing? Because I've personally played it on all three consoles, and it is probably one of the best experiences I've had because each time I played it, I've just kind of recaptured that feeling of playing this game all over again. And just playing this game again, it feels like I'm playing it for the first time for somebody who's played it 3 times already. They've added an art gallery in this game, which I think every HD remaster or remake should include, and it has comparisons from the PS2 version and the PS4 version. They have some artwork that they show off and stuff. There's a lot of great things that they packed in this little game as its anniversary, so I really think that for newcomers, old timers that have played this game back in the day, it's nice to see what this game looks like a couple generations down the line and how they've remade this game, because this game is actually rebuilt from the ground up. It's not a PS3 port or anything. This is rebuilt remake. This is a straight up, they went in the game, changed the code, everything, new models, new skills, everything has just been upped up here, upped to kind of bring in the modern audience, and it's a way better game than it has ever been. So if you're asking, this probably is the best version of Shadow of the Colossus you could play, so definitely, if you guys have a chance, go ahead and check it out. Other than that, there's like not much else to say other than it's Shadow of the Colossus, and if you've never played Shadow of the Colossus, you gotta, this is your time, jump in it right now, because it's your time to play Shadow of the Colossus. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. All my social media links are down in the description below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I've been posting a lot on there recently if you guys want to know what I'm up to. So there you go. If you guys have like any ideas of what kind of videos you want to see me do next, remember to leave a comment and let me know on what you guys would like to see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And remember, guys, to like, comment, subscribe, and always, when you guys are gaming, power up.